And we are back at the New Music Alliance Radio Hour. I'm Mark Sherry here with Mark Ramone, and we've been spinning some tunes for you, like the one we just heard, Last Call by Katherine Winston. Before that, Sierra West doing Hold Your Fire. And starting off, we had the Weepies with The World Spins Madly On. So the song we just heard, Last Call, Katherine Winston, she's out of the Berkshires in Massachusetts, and that's just got such a cool pop country sound.
Exactly. It's classic modern country pop sound. And I love the play on words, last call. Commonly, the thought that goes through your mind is having the last beer when the bar's closing. But here it's more personal, and she wants a special person to be her last call.
Right, exactly. Yeah. And she's been performing since she was a kid. At the age of 15, she was already trying to do music full time. It's pretty amazing. She was in American Idol and made it to the top 24 and went out to LA. And now she's back home in Massachusetts pursuing her career.
Definitely keep an eye out for her.
Absolutely. And before that, we had Sierra West with Hold Your Fire.
This song has been my earworm this week. I just play it over and over. I love it. She's got such an angelic voice, and reminds me of Edie Brickell a little bit.
Angelic is a great word for her voice. It's so sweet and just feels good to listen to. Yeah.
And then tempo is kind of reminiscent of a band I really love, Innocence Mission. It's just very chill and relaxing.
Yeah. She grew up in, I guess, the Thomaston and Watertown, Connecticut area. And yeah, she's been a treasure for our little Western New England area.
After growing up in Connecticut, she kind of went off to Boston to start her music career, played at Club Passim, and then eventually ended up in San Diego, where she ended up as the president of the San Diego Songwriters Guild.
Wow.
She's an accomplished musician and performer.
Yeah. And sounds like organizer too. Yeah.
And one of her influences I noted was the Weepies. I can definitely hear that in this song. It has that same chill vibe. And you just heard the Weepies. That was what we started off with. The world spins madly on.
Oh yeah, and that's their sort of signature sound, so signature song, I should say, and it's such a beautiful tune. They have such amazing harmonies, and unfortunately, they broke up just last year.
Oh,
Yeah, and Deb Talon, who was born in Pelham, Mass, grew up there, and then Steve Tannen, great singer-songwriters who were husband and wife, and I guess they broke up, so they broke up the band, I guess. So that's definitely a shame. We'll be missing them.
yeah. I mean, this is one of those bands that I've listened to way back in the day, and I only heard one or two songs, but they stay in my memory years and years later, such as like Hummingbird, Be My Honey Pie, and this song as well. It's been a while since I've listened to the Weepies, but when I was listening to this song, it really made me think of Heather Maloney and her style, very reminiscent of the Weepies. And I didn't realize that until now.
Their fourth album was Be My Thrill, and that one actually got up fairly high on the charts. It was number 3 on Billboard's top folk, the overall Billboard charts, number 34. They had a sold out tour across the country after it. So yeah, they definitely achieved some great success, and hopefully the two of them will both now out on their own.
And many of their songs have been licensed for use in films, television shows, and advertisements.
So what do we got next?
All right, let's start the next block with Chris Goudreau, Happy Jawbone Family Band, and a guy named James Taylor. So let's start off with Chris Goudreau, the king of shaving cream.